Now we'll be learning about how to crop images inside of text. So I'll be taking on a new file here. So now again back to this home page. Again, open up one particular image. So I have chose this background. So I'll be choosing this particular background. And here, what I'll be doing is I'll just take my type tool here and I'll be writing on. Okay. So this is written Lauren Epsom. So yeah, no problem. I can just use this particular text to show you guys how it actually works, and I'll change the color. So let me take up black or anything as such. I'll just take something in dark. So yes, I'll be choosing the black. I'll click on OK, and I'll also change the font. Okay. So let me take something which is kind of broad here. Okay. So here, if I go to the adjustment panel or the properties, here you can see I can choose down from here as well. Okay, so let me take something which is kind of broad here, that it my image it will fit on there, that I can just show to you guys. So let's see, let's go down. So let's take this one, and yeah, from here I can choose this one. Select this from here, but some different type will be better, I feel. Okay, I can click on OK from here. Anything more broad I'm looking for here is anything more broader. So otherwise I can just take the basic Calabri. Okay, or I can just take a Broadway. Okay, so here if I have selected the Broadway, and if I just increase the size of my text here, you can see. Okay, this one is perfect. And as you can see, I do have this one. So what I'll be doing now is, as I do have these two layers, and now once I've done with my particular text, the style, okay, now what I want to do is I want to bring up this particular background on top of my text. Okay, so here as you can see it's locked. So for that what I can do is I will just double click and I will just write A B C layer, and I can just click on OK, and now I can move this one. Okay, so I'll just move this on top, and yes, you guys can now, you guys are not able to see where is my text, as is just underneath. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll just right click, and from here I'll be choosing option here, as you can see, create clipping mask. So yes, you guys can see once I clicked on that create clipping mask, I do have my text here. So here, as you can see, I do have one arrow, so I can just click on that particular arrow, and I can just, as you can see, this was before and this is now. I can also choose this particular arrow if I want. Okay, And now if I want to move this particular text, I can move it around, as you can see. And if I want to move around the frame, I can move around the particular frame. As you can see, if this something like this looks good to you all, we can use this particular one as well. Like as you can see, there is a blend. Like this one will come in black and this one is coming in something different. Or I'll be showing you guys in the total picture here right now. So here I have shown you guys by selecting this one and this one, like one by one, particularly like how we can move this one. But if I want to select both of this layer at the same time and move it in the same time, I can just click on my control on my keyboard, select both of this layer. Now you can see I can actually both of this is moving, like both of this layer is moving uh here, as you can see. Okay, like both of this can be moved. And if I actually want to change the whole, like if I want to put, see when this is in alignment, you can see a pink color on the top. Okay, and now it's in the center, as you guys can see. So I'll just uh remove, like, or I'll just press down. And now with this hand tool, what I can do is I can actually shift the positioning of this particular full box here. Okay, and now here, as I do have the mosaics here, but I want to put a different color. From here I would select any layer. Now from here, what I'll be doing is I'll be adding a new layer. Okay, see here, just beside the delete option, I can just click here on the plus sign, and here I do have the layer. Okay, but this is on top, but I don't want it as such. What I'll do is I'll just drag this down. Okay, now I do have this on the bottom, and now here what I'll do is I can just select any color from here. So I'll just double click on this layer. I can name it accordingly. Color page. I'll name this one as the color page. And yeah, it's saved now. Select this page, come to edit. Okay. After coming to edit, as you can see, just on top of the stroke option, I do have the fill option. And in Windows, the shortcut key for that is Shift plus F5. Okay. So I'll just select on this. And after that, you guys can see I do have a page here popped up. So here I do have multiple option here, and now I can just select it what color do I want. So here you can see if I do want any pattern, if I want it black, or if I want it 50% gray, or if I want it in white. Okay, if I want to select any color, so from here you can see I can choose different type of colors. So let me choose some color from here. Okay, if I click on OK, here, as you can see, now I do have the color here. At the same time, I do have different options as well here. Okay, here you can see I do have option for foreground color, background color. If I want to add any kind of patterns, I can add patterns as well. Okay, so here if I choose this one, okay, if I click on OK, here you can see I do have this pattern as well. Okay, so hope you guys have understood till this much, like how we can actually crop image inside of a text. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so for that, I'll be just going to file, open up a new file here. So here, let's see under my downloads, what all do I got here? Okay, so let me just take the image of this particular shoe, and I will just open this. I'll delete this particular page. I'll just save it first. Okay, this one is saved. I'll click on OK. Yeah, now I do have this particular page here. Hope you all can see properly. Okay, now in this case, what I'm going to do is again, I will come here on my text. So I will type text here. As you can see, the lorem ipsum is selected by default. So if I want to just type anything, I can do it as well. Okay, it's by default. Okay, I can type just N is H. Okay, and if I want to select this one particularly, and now what I can do is I can select the Broadway, but I want something more, what to say, like I want to select something which is more broad. Okay, but this one will also work, no problem. Get my move tool from here and actually increase the size. I will just increase the size from here. Okay. So here I will just put it somewhere here. And yes, I do have this text here. Now what I'll do is I'll bring this one on top. So for that, again, I have to change the name or the layer. So it will be layer 0, which is by default. And yes, now I can move this one on top. So again, the same way, I'll click here or not here. I'll go to the edit option. I'm just getting kind of confused here. And yeah, create clipping mask. And as you can see, I have created the clipping mask. So if I want to move this a little bit, I can move this as well. So yeah, I do have this one. But here, what I want to do more is, like after I selected this one, I'll just click on this particular object here or this particular layer here. Okay, and I want to duplicate this layer. So I will duplicate layer as the copy of this one, and I now do have this layer as well. So, but this layer, I want to bring it down. Okay, so I brought this particular layer down. So now what we gonna do is, so now as this layer is selected, but you guys can't see any difference from here, okay? But now if I just move this one, here you can see there is a slight change. As you can see, there is a glitch effect here, particularly here. As you can see, I can also move down this image. Okay, so this is a difference here. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I will just select my image here somewhere. Okay, that you guys can see the difference. And now select this text. Okay, and I can change the color. Okay, I can just select this particular text, or just I can adjust the hue from here. As you can see, I can change the hue from here. Okay, and I can change the saturation as well. From adjustment, come to hue and saturation, and you can see this kind of effect which I do have here. And I can also change this particular setting from here. As you can see, it will just kind of give me a kind of a glitch effect. Okay, so here I can do this, and if I am actually changing the saturation, I need to do it accordingly the way I want. I should not do it too much. And this particular layer, I'll just disable, delete layer mask here. Okay, I'll just delete layer. And yes, this looks good, not bad. Now here I hope you guys have understood how we can actually do this. And if I also want to extend its size, like I can also extend the size here. Okay, see there is a particular effect. I can also extend the size from here if I want. Okay, there is a particular size. So yeah, here we have it. But we should not do too much that it won't look good. And it depends on picture to picture. Here I have used it on a shoe. You guys can use it on different type of objects here. So here, yeah, I have explained you guys these two easy methods here, like how we can actually fit in text, like fit in an image inside a text, and different ways to work with this one. Okay, I have shown you how we can duplicate this layer, and after that we can merge in. Okay, and here actually you can see if I uh, want to flatten the image again, I can do that, but at this time I don't want to flatten the image. If I want to delete this particular layer, I can delete this particular layer as well. So yeah, hope you guys have understood this class as well, and hope to see you all in the next tutorial, where will be the last uh, tutorial or the last class for this whole tutorial, where we'll be learning about exporting. Like suppose we finished everything, like we finished working on this, we finished our editing and everything is done, and now it's the last part where we need to export that particular file to different pages, or we need to download it, we need to upload. So how we can export it, and we'll learn few methods of how we can. So hope to see you all in the next tutorial. Take care and bye everyone.